In today's hyper-competitive SaaS world, it's not the biggest or even the most innovative that win. It's the fastest. The companies that can translate strategy into action and get to market first are the ones creating meaningful differentiation. And yet, many go-to-market teams don't track the one KPI that matters the most, and that's speed. I'm Vere Fenner, and I lead global GTM strategy as the Chief Revenue Officer at Morae Global. I've built high-velocity SaaS businesses across 5 continents, and today I want to unpack a KPI that is rarely discussed, but absolutely mission-critical, and that's speed to market. Because in today's legal and compliance landscape, speed is not just an advantage, it's simply survival. And that's exactly where Morae sits, helping legal leaders turn complexity into operational intelligence at scale. The first point is that speed is not just operational. You have to think of it as cultural. The way your teams make decisions, the way they test ideas and respond to the market ultimately determines how fast your business can move. Speed to market is not created in strategy meetings behind closed doors. It's created when teams are empowered with the data, the clarity, and the authority to act. The fastest organizations remove friction from decision making, and they shorten that distance between insight and execution. And to quote Jeff Bezos, speed matters in business. Many decisions and actions are reversible and do not need extensive study. If you have good judgment, you can make the most of them quickly. Now at Morae, we see this inside the leading legal departments. The advantage does not come from having more technology. It comes from implementing intelligence, allowing legal leaders to move from analysis to action faster than the risk landscape evolves. The second point is that bottlenecks aren't where you think. Having led double-digit growth at Microsoft, Sage, Diligent, and Morae, speed is not just about development sprints or sales enablement. It often stalls in that gap between product, marketing, and sales. When you break down those silos and you align the GTM engine, execution accelerates and time to market drops rapidly. That's where the real ROI shows up. And thirdly, speed compounds value. Getting to market faster means you learn faster, you iterate faster, and you capture market share before competitors sometimes even show up. When we optimized our GTM framework at Morae, we didn't just accelerate revenue. We shortened that feedback loop between customer insights and product evolution. If you only measure GTM teams on revenue, you miss the real signal. The better question for boards and CEOs is simply this: how quickly can we turn insight into impact? Because in this market, with the evolution of AI, speed is not a tactic, it's a strategy. Thanks for tuning in, and let's keep pushing the pace.